Hello my dear students, my name is Avigyan Tiwari, working as an assistant professor at SIIT Bhopal. So today we are going to see second practical of theory of computation, and the practical says that we'll have to design a program for creating a machine that accepts the string always ending with 101. So before implementing this statement or problem, first of all, make a DFA for this that is going to end with 101. Okay, so let us take care of the string. So it is going to accept all the string which is going to end with this 101. Okay, so this is recommended and suggested to you that before seeing this program, kindly make a DFA. Okay, of before making this program. Okay, so let's try to understand. So here I have declared variables in which I am going to store some value. So string, we are going to take the input string here itself. So here we are to take the character from this string. We are going to store the length of the string, and here we have the comparator. Okay, so we are going to compare the index of a string. Okay, so we have started with this initial. This is a method. Okay, and in this initial method we are going to check the input string, that input string is valid or not. So the input string should be comprises of 1 and 0. So we are going to check in this initial method itself. If input is good, it means if it is in the form of 1 and 0s, then we are going to move towards the first state, that is Q0. So if you made a DFA for that one, you know that state Q0 is what. Okay, so here we have printed this one. So if user wants, they can give this valid input, and we have took input from user by using a scanner class, and this is the method next line that we have used to take input from the user. Okay, and in length we have stored the value of a string, the input which is given by the user in the form of 1010. We are going to store the length of that string here itself, and of course the length should be greater than 0. So to check the validation of that input string, whether the input given by the user is authenticate or not, so we have put this for loop here, and we check each input that whether that input is 1 or 0. If it is 1 and 0, it's good. If it is not 1 and 0, it means user has given some wrong kind of input. So we will give a message to the user that please provide valid string, and we'll have exited from the system here itself. Okay, if everything goes fine, then move outside of this for loop itself. If length is greater than 0 and if it is valid, then we are going to call this first method, that is initial state method. Okay, now let's see what we're going to do at first state. So in first state, what we are going to compare the index value with the length of the string. So index value is initially 0, so we are going to compare with this length of the string. Again, what we did here, str.char at comp, what from the string we are taking the first input, that is the input which is present at first index, that is an 0 index. Okay, so it is going to be, we are going to store it A1. So if the input given by the user is 1, then what will happen? We are going to increment the value of index by 1 so that we can read the next input, and we move towards the second state, and it will be Q1 itself. Okay, if the input is not 1, we will move towards else, and it means we are going to get the 0, because the input string is comprises of 1 and 0 only. So we have 0 here itself. Again, what we'll do, we'll again going to increment the index value of the string, and we are going to first itself. It means we have a self loop over there. Okay, if the string is exhausted in this first state itself, so what will happen? If the string completely exhausted in this first state itself, what will happen? We are going to print that this is not a valid string. We know if string is completely exhausted and we are in final state, then only the string will be called accepted. That's all. So if everything goes fine, we have given 1, so we'll move towards second. So second method is defined here itself. What we are going to find, that we have to take care of that one, that we are finding that the string is going to end with 101. Okay, so we take the positive case. Negative case will be automatically considered. So in second case, second state what happened? Again we are going to check the same thing. Index value with the length, it means we have some values there. Again we are going to take that index value from the string, and we are going to check, we are finding for just 0 itself. If it is 0, again we increment the index value so that we can read next input, and we call this third method. If this is not true, if it is false, then again we are going to increment the index value of the string, and we are going to call this second method itself. Okay, if everything goes fine, we are going to call this third method. It is 1 0, and we are going to find for 1, so third will be called. So if you didn't get this line, this is if the string is completely exhausted in the second state, we are going to get down not a valid string. Okay, so right now we are in third state, that is third method. Third is a method. So again we are going to compare this comp with the length. Okay, so definitely if comp is less than length, it means we have something left to read from the input string. So again we read that from the string itself, and it is stored in A1. If it is 1, then we are going to increment the index value, and we are going to call the last method, because we got already 101. Okay, else what will happen? We are going to increment the index value again, because we'll have to move forward while reading the string, and again we are going to call the first method itself. Okay, if everything goes fine, we are going to call this last, and again in last state we'll have to give 2 input, that is 0 and 1. See, if we're going to give, again the same method is written there. If we are going to give 0, so we are going to increment the index value, and we are going to call the third method itself. If we are having 1, we are going to call the second method itself. So make a DFA. So you came to know this one, why I have called this third and second here itself. By seeing the diagram, you can easily know this one. So I already told you about this diagram of this DFA. If the string is completely exhausted and we are in last state, what will happen? System.out.println string is accepted. So try to get this logic. If we got already 101, we are in last state, and if we'll find 0 and 1, and we get completely exhausted with the string here itself, so we are going to get outside of this if, and if we are in this state and string is completely exhausted, we are going to accept this one. So this is what we have did. We made a object for this practical class, and we called initial by using this object of practical class. So let me run this program, and so we'll have to provide input string here. So I will write 10101, and let's see what will happen. So see, the string is get ended with this 101, and it says the string is accepted. So by this way you can give any string to this program, and you will see if it is going to end with this 101, it is going to be accepted. If it is not going to be ended with this 101, it says it is not accepted. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. So thank you from my side again, and stay tuned and keep learning.